Hola y bienvenidos una vez más. Hello, hello. Okay, I think I said that I was going to do a junk journal today, but I still have to update some stuff in my journal. So here's my reading journal. I still have some updating on this one, so I think we're going to do this one. We're going to finish this one up. So we're going to start. Let's see. I don't think I have anything to write on this part, the first section, which is just like writing any thoughts and stuff. I do have to add the very last book I finished here, but that's okay. I don't think I want to do that one right now. What I do want to do is go to this section right here. To June. So I have to add that I finished another book. I finished a book yesterday. So let me get my little highlighters. If you are a reader, is there any books that you're reading right now? Any recommendations that you have? Let me know. Let's see. I don't know. I'm missing my little green one. I think I'm going to go with different colors just to match the rainbow on the sides. I think I'm just going to go with different ones. So I'm going to go with blue for the next one. Oh, the purple will probably go better with this one, but anyway. Let's see, I need a black pen. And I finish Witchlings. Scepter of Memories, which is book 4 in the series. And then I'm just going to grab any colorful pen and add it here. Okay. So this is where I'm keeping my log. It is 339 pages. And I finished the book in one day, which is a little out there for me. I'm usually not the type of person that starts and finishes a book in one day, but I did it. Okay, so that is done. Let's see. I probably want to add the book that I'm reading right now. I started this one already, and I didn't log it now that I'm looking at it. But I started this one Friday, I believe. I read a couple of chapters, and right now, this morning, I read a little bit, and I'm on chapter 7. This is the 3rd book in the series. A follower of prophecy book, and it's really good. Okay, now that I've done that, I also would like to update my covers. So, if you have seen any of my videos, you've probably seen this already. Then I have to finish up my covers here. These are the books that I've read this year. So I have the frames. I printed already the book covers, and I'm going to find one of these to put them in. I've actually finished all 4 of them, so I'm going to need one more. I'm going to need to start on the next one. But okay, now I need to figure out how to put them in here. I think I like that. Let's see. Immortal. No, I think I want this one here. I might want to cut just the edges of that, of the cover around it, but that looks good. And then Immortal can go. Uh-oh. Here I thought, my plan, I had a great plan, but I don't like this one anymore. I think I do want to put Immortal here, and then Witchlings I'll put it in the next page, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want this frame. Let's see. We have other things here. Oh, these are old covers. Then we could go in there. This one is pretty cute. Where's my? Here we go. Oh, but the cover almost, it covers the entire frame. Unless I cut a little bit. I don't know if you noticed the cover, and I have the book in my bookshelf, not close to me, but otherwise I would show you guys. But maybe if I cut a little bit from the bottom, it wouldn't be that bad, right? A little bit if I do that. Maybe a little bit from the sides. still need to get a little bit more. That looks good, right? I'm gonna do just a little bit more. I need to stop cutting before I cut too much. There. I think I like that. So that will go there. And then I do need another frame for this one. I don't think I want to use this one. Do I want to use this one? Oh my goodness. This reminds me of Delphine's Cabin. Also this of like the forest where they go, but this, I think this will go nice. And then if we flip it, then I will put that underneath. I think so. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, but we have to clean this. I also have these other ones.
That was funny.
That was kind of funny. There's this one too, but I think my favorite is this one. I think I'm gonna do this one. This one could also be cute. What do you think, Victoria? Which one should I do?
They both look AI generated.
It's scrapbook paper.
You're saying the scrapbook paper is AI generated?
It's scrapbook paper.
So what's your point?
My point is it's just scrapbook paper that I bought at Michael's.
So Michael's
Okay.
also picture, right?
Okay. Ooh, this one is really cute too. This one is really cute. Let's see. I like this little door thing. Let's move all of this back into the pouch. Hello everyone, happy Sunday. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go for this one. Oh, but first I have to cut these and glue them to the page. I think I'm just gonna go in here and just cut the corners. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, I think that's enough. That's good. I wonder if let's just glue tape these things down. Oh. Is this overkill? Probably is. It's probably a lot of tape, but oh well. No, I don't need a lot of tape here. I just want to make sure that it sticks. And that's it. Same thing with this one. Oh, how cute. Now the last one. Oops. First, I'm going to glue it here to the frame. So pretty. Hi, what am I doing? I am updating my reading journal. This is my reading journal for 2026. And every year I print the covers of the books and I make kind of like my own mini shelf in my reading journal. So this is for 2026. This is what the books that I've read so far. So I started a little bit more creative and interactive. Like you can flip these open and you'll find some of the covers of the books that I read. And then on this one, because I find these other frames, I got these at Michael's. It was like a pack of um, vellum frames, so I started doing that instead. So that's basically it. I have not put the title here. I think I'm gonna stamp it. So that is what are we doing? Thank you so much, Dex. Thank you. Yes, the frames are really cute. Some of them I got them from a pack of scrapbook paper that I got at Michael's. And then, like I said, the other one is a pack. I don't know if I have the packaging still, but it's vellum frames. And I thought I just wanted to do something different this year. So um, there it is. And I'm really, really happy with how it's turning out. I mean, it's just so different, but I really like it. I think this is definitely something that I'm going to um, continue to do the for other years. I think if I have a minute, I will show you like what I've done in the past. Well, actually, let me see. Let me go bring my. I know I have my 2025 here somewhere because I was just looking at it. I was just looking at it and I was going to add something to it and now I can't find it. Anyway, let's see. Oops. Thank you so much, Dex. Let's see. I wonder if now I'm gonna have to go in and really look for it. I don't know what I did with my 2025 books. That is, it's a little concerning. But anyway, this is my 2023 reading journal, and let's see. Here is what the covers would look like. They were a little bit smaller. I did have a different printer to print these, so with this other printer, I started to print them a little bit bigger. But this is basically what the previous ones would look like. And then, like I said, just this year, I just wanted to do something a little bit more fancy. But let's do this one. Now, for this one, it's the last one I read. I finished that one yesterday, Witchlings by Claribel A. Ortega. And there's a really, I don't want to spoil anything because it's the fourth book. So there's a cabin in the woods, and this reminds me of the cabin, kind of like the whole theme of the story. So I was thinking if I put this and then I flip it open and that will go in there, that would look really cute. It says my friend bought a page press and it like stamps her page using, oh, that's pretty nice. I like that idea too. So let's see. I want some washi. I need like really good washi that will be dependable. Let's do purple. Will purple go? Maybe more like a blue one. Maybe this one will be a better choice. Can't find the end. The only thing, this is not straight, so let's see. Hopefully, this part is, look at that. So, I think I want it here. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put some washi tape on this side just to reinforce it a little bit more. Because this is meant to be flipping back and forth. So I want to make sure that it stays, and then the cover will be on the inside. When you open it, you'll see it there. This is really cute. Okay. I kind of want to see if I can maybe do something underneath, but I can't think of anything right now, so that it doesn't look just the blank page on the bottom. So for now, we're just going to leave it like that. If I think of something, maybe I can tear this one out. Let's see if I can do this and it'll be straight. Okay. There you go. That is my last read so far. I finished that one yesterday and I'm so happy. I'm not too happy because the end of the series is going to be, we're almost done with the series. The author is releasing the last book in October. But I'm really happy I read this one. This one's a really good series if you're interested in. It is middle grade, but I love middle grade. Okay, so far that is what we've got. So it should be 16 books. 16. I don't want to do anything else with this page because I kind of want to go and select the frames or the rest of the page according to the book, because I think this, if I would have planned, I wouldn't have been able to do this if I would have planned the whole page. So the fact that I read the book, that I know there's this cabin hidden in the forest, kind of goes with it together. So it's kind of nice to be able to do things like that when you've already read the book and you kind of know what the story is about, and then the decorations or anything that you put on the page goes along with the decorations on the page. So I think I'm gonna leave it at. Okay. The last thing that I wanted to do is this page. I started it the other day, and I just couldn't finish it, so I decided, you know what, let's do this one right now. So the whole point of this page is to kind of have a log of the books that I have, the physical books that I have, and kind of mark it off every time I read a book. So, for example, I had the beginning of this challenge was in June. I started this in June. Excuse me. So, 1st of June, I went through my books, my physical books that I still want to read, that I want to keep and want to read. So then it came up to 85, which is outrageous. I don't know where they came from. I just keep finding books, and that's not okay. So, especially the books that I have not read. My reading went down significantly last year. I went from reading 60 to 80 books a year to reading 18 books last year. So I went down, and then I didn't stop buying books or getting books as gifts. So now I have 85 books that I still have to read. So I'm trying to fix that problem now. So in June, beginning of June, I know it's only been a week, but beginning of June I had 85 books. So far I've read 3, so I have to go in and do I have another yellow? I think I'm going to use this yellow highlighter. And for every book that I finish, I'm going to color in one of the honeycombs. I have a lot of honey theme stuff. So even though it kind of doesn't go with the rest of the theme of this book, I still wanted to use it, so whatever. Okay. So I've read so far since June 1st 3 books. all of them from my physical TBR. So now, as of right now, I only have 82 books. Yay! So my goal for the end of this summer is to, not the end of the summer, I'm not that fast of a reader. My goal for the end of this year is to bring it down to at least 45. Let's see. Now that could be if I started a book and I decided that I want to DNF it. I'm not interested. It doesn't go. It's just not what I want to read. It's gonna have to go. Um, I'm probably gonna be donating it to my library. Um, and the other part of it is that I'm not buying any more books. So I don't want to add any more. I'm finally bringing it down. So I don't want to add any more. So I'm not. My goal is not to buy any books and to make sure that I'm reading. If I don't like it, if I'm not decided that I'm not interested in that book anymore, then I'm going to have to get rid of it because I need to bring this number down. 85 books is just insane. And then, not to mention that, but most of the books are like massive. They're chunkers. They're like 400 pages or more. Some of them close to 1,000 pages. So it's not like books that I can finish in one day. So, yeah. This summer, the plan is to read as much as possible. We'll see. We'll see how we manage that. All right. But the thing is, I need a lot more honeycombs. So I started using this erasable pen. I liked the brightness of this one. And then I found this pen. I love this pen so much. I don't think there's any pens that doesn't like this specific one that is just on its own. I think I have to buy the whole pack. And if I do, I'm going to have to buy a whole pack just for this one. I still have some, so it's okay. So I love this pen. I think I'm just going to go over it because I don't know if you can see the difference. I like the brightness of this one, but then I also like that this is a little bit of like, kind of like a goldish color that kind of goes with the bee theme. So I'm going to do the rest of this page. Oh, and then I will also show you guys what I've done with the other pages, the spreads that I've already created for the books that I've read. I still have a lot to go. I'm behind on that. And that's another thing that I have to make sure that I keep up with. That I keep up with my reading journal as well as reading what I have. So I know the lighting here is horrible, but if you can tell me if you keep up with a reading journal, if you read what is the best book you've read so far this year. I've read some really good books this year. I want to tell you, if I had to pick my favorite, it's going to be a battle. It is definitely not going to be very pleasant to pick a favorite one. I've been keeping up with the reading journal since 2021. It started off like a bullet journal, but it very quickly turned out to be a reading journal because all I was logging was just my reading. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with, see, I don't know if you can see it, but I like both of them together. So I know it's more work, but I'm just gonna go with both. That doesn't, okay. After doing so many of these, sometimes they don't look right. And I'm like, what, did I do something wrong? Let's see. Can you even see this one? This one is very light, but on paper it looks so bright and I really like it. This one is a lot more dull, but then when I put them together, I kind of like it. Kind of like how it looks. So it's okay that I'm just creating more work for myself. So if we compare last year's reading to this year's reading, I read a total of 18 books last year, the entire of 2025. It was 18 books. So far, right now, it's not even half of the year, and I have read 16 years already. So we are already having a way better year as far as reading, and I want to keep it up. I'm also looking at like looking at the books that I have, and I'm reading them, and I'm like, oh my god, I've had this book for so long. Why didn't I pick it up earlier? So I mean, it's not. I have good books that are just sitting there waiting for me. So I need to get them. I need to. I need to get reading, basically. So that's my goal. That's what we're doing, and so far it's looking so good. both in the numbers, which is not everything. Just because you're reading your numbers are high doesn't mean that you're having a good reading year. But also, it's looking good because I'm reading some really good books. So I'm excited. And I'm hopefully the rest of the books get to be really good too. All right. I'm going to end it right there. Maybe just go down here for a little bit. Hey, mijo. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll text you now. I don't like it when it looks like all straight, so maybe I'll put some, I don't know. Let's see. I don't want it all to be in one straight line. Let's see. Maybe if I do that, and then maybe that. I don't want all of it to be straight, because honeycombs are not perfect. Well, the shapes are perfect, but not in like a square. The square of the page. Does that make sense? I know it doesn't make sense to you. It's making sense to me in my head. Okay. You're supposed to clean it anyway. Okay, that one looks worse than the other ones. So, let's see. Maybe this one could be like trickling down. And then, nope, yep, right here. And then here, nope. I know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is enough? I don't think that's gonna help you. Let me see. No, don't throw it. Oh, it's gone forever. That is like, I don't even know where it went, Victoria. Why would you throw it at me? Anyway. Oh, thank you so much for liking the live. Thank you. I didn't even notice that. Don't go right now. Victoria, you're as nosy as Anquiles. Get out of
I'm
here.
not nosy. Where did it go, actually?
I told you it's you threw it at me, so it's
I
gone
didn't throw it
forever.
at you. I threw it at the desk. Mom, your desk is built different.
I know it is.
Oh, wow.
So let's see. I need at least 85 honeycombs because for every single one,
Why 85?
because I have 85 unread books and
Do
um
you have any tweezers?
do I have Twizzlers? Twizzlers?
Twizzlers. That's so disgusting.
They're behind in that thing right there. Okay, so let's see. Thank you so much for liking the lives. You guys are great.
This thing?
Yes. Here. Make sure to put it back in there. I don't want to have to go find it somewhere else. All right. So now I'm going to go over with this pen and just go over them so that they look like the top part. I am probably not even going to count them. If there's enough, then I'll find out when I get to the last book. Oh, it would be so nice to just get to that last book and just color it in. I have no unread books. Wouldn't that would be the dream? The dream.
Mom, this was purple a few seconds ago. Why is it pink?
What was purple?
The beads.
I
These tweezers are
don't think it's the Twizzler's fault.
So what are you implying?
You know what? Why are you trying to fight me over here?
I'm not trying to fight you.
If you don't like my Twizzlers, you can just hand them over. Hand them over. Oh, I have another question. How many books, starting with you, Victoria, how many books do you have that you have not read?
Like 30?
Like 30?
I have like 25 books.
Okay, question for everyone that's here. How many books do you have in your TBR? To be read. To be read pile.
Are so weird.
Yes, I am.
I should wait.
That was not the question, though. Why are you laughing? Okay. See, I think that looks so much better. Now I don't know if you can notice it, but I like the brightness. I like the brightness that this brings with this pen. Why are you laughing over there? Is there a way I can include a question in here, Victoria? I've seen that before. But
If I search it up, I'm gonna look like the one in real life.
let's, oh God, no.
People are gonna look at my search history and be like,
Nobody's gonna look at your search history. Nobody cares.
I'm gonna text my phone during Wednesdays when she reads.
Why?
It's a good history. I don't even know.
Okay.
I learned how to not microwave. I learned how to
You learned how to what?
I learned how to iron the back side so that both of the sides are smooth.
When did you do that one?
When we were making the duck one and then it melted.
Oh.
Remember the duck one that we were doing? And then it stuck on the iron.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted a duck.
Well, make another one. Try it again. Just because it failed once doesn't mean that the bear turned out nice. Here, let me show the bear.
This is not a bear.
What is it then?
It's Domo. It's not a bear.
Here, let me see it. Okay, you need to stop throwing things at it.
It is not a bear.
I need somebody
You're
else.
showing the wrong side.
This looks like a bear.
Okay, so here, I'm gonna show it. Here. You thought this was a bear?
But this looks very different. Okay.
You're saying that my thing is very not accurate? Are you saying that?
This is what Victoria's working on right now.
That's not what I'm working on.
This. Aren't you working on this?
No, I finished that like a year ago.
It was not a year ago. Okay, whatever.
I'm making a jack.
Okay, the thing that looks like a bear turned out nice, so maybe you should try the duck again.
I'm gonna make a jack trailer and then I'm gonna make a can.
Okay. You do that.
Whatever. And repeat.
All done.
Doesn't look quite accurate.
It's not meant to be accurate. Okay, so here we are. This is the journal. First part is just my written thoughts. Anytime. I really like doing it in this notebook because anytime I have a thought about a book, I can just put the subject as the book that I was reading, and then you can circle like the month, the day, and what day of the week it was. So I really like doing this. So hopefully I'll have. Oh, this is one of the audiobooks I started. No, I finished this one. I need to read the second one. So I hope I have enough pages for that. Then on this part, I have kind of like the logs, which I kind of sort of started in March. So I have my logs for March, April, May, and now June. I've added all the books, well, the books that I've read so far in June. This is my reading log. On this side is where I put my tracker for the physical books that I have, and coloring one of the honeycombs as for every book that I read. Can't talk. Okay, and then the last part is this one. I started drawing here and didn't finish it. Just don't pay too much attention to that.
Oh, did you swear?
No, I didn't. Okay. Here are my book covers, my interactive book cover pages, and with the last book that I read, something sticky here. Where's the sticky? Is it here? Okay. And then I should have left more pages, but there's a way that we can just create more pages and add them here. And then this is washi tape that I just added to the middle because just to reinforce these pages because they were kind of like they were breaking down. So this is for one of the books that I read, some stickers that I had, a little drawing of a teapot that I made. Not a very good one, but oh well.
It's beautiful.
Sure. And then this is for Hell Follow With Us. This one, I didn't do any drawings. I just basically wrote a lot of the questions. A lot of the questions. A lot of the quotes. You're distracting me. A lot of the quotes that I thought were important in the book. And then I had these stickers, and I had to add them. Then I made this one. I made this one in the live the other day, Friday night when we went live on Friday night. I kind of did this. Again, drawing is not my strongest hobby. So I kind of started it to see where it went. This is the cover of the book that I was kind of going for. I attempted to draw a face. I stopped because it was not going very well. But I kind of like what I did here. Just a drawing of the dress and then some nice quotes. And then, of course, the eyes because it has a lot to do with the book. And that is it so far. I think I'm going to put another page here, or maybe I'll take this one out of here and I'll glue these together. So because a lot of it bled through, and that's one of the things with it, because this is more of a just a plain notebook, cheaper notebook, so it's gonna bleed through, but that's okay. I really like working on this notebook. I'm gonna keep it, so I don't mind that. I can just glue 2 pages together. And then I have the other covers of the other books here because I'm planning on making just like a spread for each of the books. There's another one, and then these 2, and that's it. I still have quite a few more to fill in, but that is so far what I've done with my 2026 reading journal. I like having all these parts kind of separated, but in the same book. So yeah, that is it. This is the other book that I'm reading. Now, this one, I think it's going to take me a few days to finish. So we'll see we will see how it goes. But then I also have some plans for um for the cover. I kind of want to do borders that kind of resemble her armor right here, kind of like the using maybe getting as close as possible to those colors, and then seeing if I can just replicate that, kind of like make a border maybe. I don't know. These uh, books have such beautiful, beautiful covers. But I think that's, as far as I can remember, I think that's all I'm doing for now. I really like how this turned out. It's so pretty. So, so nice. All right. Let's see. I thought I had something else in here to add. I know I have this other cover, but this is so that I can add it to the pages here. Somewhere here. I still don't know what I'm going to do for this one, but I was thinking maybe something that has to do with like the cabin, and or like a forest to go with this one. But I am just going to use some washi so I can put the cover here. That way I'm not losing, because I lost some of the covers and I had to reprint them. So that was annoying. You can't find the end of this. Ah, where? Here we go. Here we go. That way I have all the covers here, because I do like to add the cover to the spread that I make. I want to make sure I have them there. So when I go print them, I print 2 of them at the same time. So I have them. So there we go. That is my update for my reading journal. Hopefully, I'll be able to make some more of these, because I'll be reading a lot more. And if you would like to join me in my journey to bringing down my physical TBR, don't forget to follow. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye. 81.